Hello children, how are you? How are you today? I'm good, I'm well. What about you? Hello kids, this is our EVS lecture, science lecture. Today is our chapter number 13, title Light and Shadow. तो बच्चों आज का हमारा जो EVS का लेक्चर है कौन से टॉपिक पे है? लाइट एंड शैडो पे। तो ये चैप्टर में से कौन से हम सब चैप्टर आज सीखने वाले हैं? वी विल लर्न अबाउट फ्रॉम दिस वन चैप्टर लाइट एंड शैडो एंड हाउ लॉन्ग इज अ शैडो. ओके किड्स, you know your shadow. See, some children play here and you can see their shadow. Kids, you think the blindfolded child in the image can see clearly? You can see this one girl can see clearly? No, we can see different colors because of light. Kids, name the 7 colors of the rainbow. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Yes kids, the star that brings light to our earth is the sun. Yes or no? Yes, very good. Now today we learn our chapter light and shadow, and first one our topic from page number 116. Today is our first topic light and shadow. Yes kids, we need light to see things we cannot see in the dark. Or see, without light how I see? We using candle and in moonlight we can see. Okay, have you ever noticed a dark patch on the ground following you when you walk in the sun? That one called a shadow. Okay, dark patch called a shadow. This dark patch is called a shadow. Shadow, this one a new word, shadow, shadow. A shadow is a dark patch formed when an object does not let light pass through it. Why? We can see dark patch. A shadow is a dark patch formed when an object does not let light pass through it. Okay. A shadow can form on the ground, all, or on any other objects. A shadow is always found on the opposite side of the sources of light. You can see this one girls, where we can see shadow? Opposite side. Okay, back side. See this one sun, sources of water. This one girl object and her shadow, this one. Okay, an object and its a shadow. This one girl shadow, here we can see here opposite side, opposite direction. Okay, fact file, there are certain insects which give off light. How many? Different type insects. They are often called glowworms in a night. Then let's remember kids. Fill in the blanks with the correct word. First one, dash help us to see things. Light. We cannot see object in the dark. That dash of light or shadow can be formed on another object. Shadow. Okay. And a shadow can be formed on another object. A shadow is formed on the opposite side of light. A shadow is a form when light cannot pass through an object. How long is the shadow? This one our next chapter. When we go out in the sun during the morning, look at your shadow. Go out at night, noon. Noon means afternoon. And look at your shadow. Noon means midday. When sun on a spot on our head. Are you your shadows of equal lengths? No, the shadows have different lengths at different times on the day. In morning, we can see our shadow, a big shadow, long shadow. And at noon, midday, afternoon, midday at 12 o'clock when sun on our head, that time very short shadow we can see. Okay, see few pictures we can see here. Shadows in the morning and evening are long. Yes, in morning you can see morning shadow long, evening shadow long. Opposite side, this one side sun, opposite you can see shadow, this one a long. Okay, and at a noon it's a shortest shadow. Okay, next our topic, what do we get light from? Why can't we see anything clearly inside the second room? It is because the light is not switched on. When the bulb is switched on, we can see inside the room. Things that give out light are called as sources of light. Yes, which things gives us a light, that one called as sources of light. For example, sun, moon, tube light, bulb. Okay, so in this room the bulb is sources of light. You can see here two rooms. One room there is a darkness, and another room all tube lights, bulbs are on, and another room there is a all bulbs switch off, and this one room bulb switch on. So we can see all things clearly in this room, and another room where bulb switch off we can't see. Okay, means which things gives us a lights. For example, this one bulb. Okay, this one bulb, night lamp, all are sources of lights. Okay kids, now let's discuss where is your shadow form when you stand behind a street light. When opposite side, our opposite side. Okay, there are many other sources of light, a candle, a flashlight, lamps, or a car, street lights, stars in the sky, and a bonfire. This one insect are all sources of lights. Yes kids, how many sources and which they? Tube light, bulb, simple bulb, LED bulb, candle, flashlight, night lamps. Okay, lamps of a car, street lights also, and stars which is always shining in the sky. Okay, and bonfire. Yes, in a bonfire in night we can see in a forest, jungle, or in village. Okay, that all are sources of light. And main our sources of light, which one? Sun. Yes, it's a natural sources of light, full day. Okay, without sun or whole earth there was a darkness. Okay, you can see here flashlight, headlights of a scooter, this one a street light, all stars, matchsticks, Burning candles are our sources of lights. The sun is the most powerful sources of light. The earth would have been totally dark without the light from the sun. Now, most important keywords. Only one keyword here. Shadow. 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 A dark patch seen on the ground or all or any other objects when something does not let light pass through it is called a shadow. Now, summary section. The sun gives us light. Who gives us light? Sun. The sun helps us see the world around us during the day. Shadow is a dark patch seen on the ground or all or any other objects when a thing does not let light pass through it. A shadow is formed on the opposite side of the sources of light. Shadows in the morning and evening are long, while shadows at noon are the shortest. At the noon shadow are very short, and evening and morning shadow are long shadow. Now I hope all you understood this one chapter. Now exercise question and answer time. Okay, fill in the blanks with the correct word. A shadow is a dark patch. There is a objects. Correct object. Choose and write down. Fill up sentence. Okay. Second one. Shadow is the shortest at noon. Things that gives us light are called sources of light. The sun is the most powerful sources of light. We cannot see anything in a dark room. Next, B. Write T for true and statement F for the false one. First one. Shadow is longest in the morning. True. Shadow is formed when light passes through an object. False. A shadow can be formed on the wall. True. The shadow is formed on the same side of the light sources. False. We do not need light to see object. False. Next, C number question. Choose the correct option. First one, which of these is NOT, not a sources of light? Kids, please read this one question again because it's going to confusion. Which of these is not a sources of light? Which? This one, chair. Okay, chair dot gives us light, so we circle them. Next, which of these is not true of a shadow? Which one? Length of shadow during all times of the day is equal. C number. Third number, where is the shadow of an object formed? Which one? On the opposite side of the sources. Fourth one, what is the color of a shadow? Black. Where can shadow not form? In the sky. Give two examples of the following. Natural sources of light, sun, stars. Okay. Second one, artificial sources of light, bulb, flashlight, and E answers the following. How do we see objects? How? What is the shadow? How is the shadow formed? All question answers you can easily write down. Okay. So, all question answer write in your science notebook 3 times. Okay. If anyone have a confusion, please read this one summary. You can write down easily your questions answers. Okay kids. Next, page number 120. Here are few activities. Let's recall. First we see recall and complete the concept map given below. Shadow. Fill all spellings neat and correctly. A dark, second one. This one, shadow different lengths at different times on the day. In the morning, long. At noon, shortest. In the evening, long. And shadow, a dark patch formed where a thing does not let light pass through it. Okay. See, you can observe here. Answer the following. First, observe and answer then. What is the dark patch on the ground when is the shadow the shortest? What is the dark patch on the ground? When is the shadow the shortest? Which one shortest? Third one. When sun on a object's upside. Okay. Can you tell the different times of the day by looking at these pictures? Morning, noon, evening. Can you tell the different times of the day by looking at these pictures? Morning, evening. This one evening, this one morning, and this one. Third one. Can you run and get rid of your shadow? Can you run and get rid of your shadow? Yes, you can. Next. Because when you run, your shadow also running with you. Identify the animals by looking at their shadows. Write the name of each animal below its shadow. First one bird, second one duck, third one dog, and fourth one cat. Say the cat. Thank you, kids.